Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching his word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. This is Romans 8 and 7. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Lord, Salakia, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Lord, for it is not subject to the law of the Lord, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Lord. All right. And the carnal mind is meaning, thinking on a carnal level, like on a level of basically like a meathead level, fighting people and stuff. Right. That's carnality to the Lord, man. We're not, because I'm saying this in regards to what's happening at the moment. Like pretty much, you're seeing these dudes with guns marching in America and stuff, Jakes, right? To rise up the so-called, black community and stuff. But that's not how Edom is going down, all right? Edom ain't gonna go down through carnality. You have to remember, Esau is a so-called white man, all right? His blessing is what? The sword, man, which is today your modern day gun, the tanks. That Esau has got that sewn up. That's his thing, man. All right? That's his blessing. That's the way he lives, okay? That's how he thrives, man. So the carnal mind, so the Lord said the carnal mind, if you think in the way Esau thinks, that's an enemy against the Lord. The Lord ain't, don't want that, pretty much. That's not how Esau is going down. All right? So it says the carnal man is enmity against the Lord, for he's not subject to the law of the Lord, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Lord. All right? Yeah, so if you think with your flesh, you can't please the Most High, because the people that are in, for example, them Jakes rallying up against Esau, they're not thinking about the law of the Most High, man. Because if they knew what the Most High has planned, they wouldn't be marching with guns. That's not how you go and defeat this devil, man. The Lord is going to bring Esau down, man. All right? Because that's a fleshly way of thinking. Let's rally up the troops, get a couple pistols, and we're going to go and take America. That's not going to happen like that. First of all, America is going to be nuked by nuclear missiles, man. And who's going to bring that judgment against it? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So it says, so then they that in the flesh cannot please the Lord. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of the Lord dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Yahweh Shai, he is none of his. All right? And that's all these 2/3 getting their guns together to go against Esau. They're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Because what's going to happen with them is Esau is just going to make a quick work of them, man. You can't bring it to Esau with the guns level, man. That's his thing. That's how the hell he's got you at the bottom anyway. Through his sword, through his weapons, man. All right? So that's what it is, man. See, but the Akim, the brothers that believe in the faith, we fight carnal thoughts and carnality, man. We don't walk in a carnal way. We walk in a spirit, man. We don't walk in a carnal way because we know that being carnal will get us in trouble, man. All right, we understand that. So you have to rebuke that carnal way of thinking, man. That has to be rebuked, man. All right, because you have to understand this. Whatever's written in the scriptures, that's how it's gonna go down, man. All right, so Esau ain't going down with guns and knives or whatever, man. He's going to go down through the spirit of the Lord. The Lord is going to physically bring him down. But the Most High is the one that's going to do it by way of Yahushua. All right? So I'm going to read this here. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6. It says, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. Meaning what? This was Paul speaking, saying that he might be revealed in his time. That who might be revealed? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? The wicked, which we're in that time now, all right? We've been revealing them, but we're really... everyone is pretty much understanding there's a problem on the earth, and the white and black issue keeps coming up. That's why these Jakes are rallying up. These 2/3 are rallying up with their guns or whatever, which you ain't gonna beat Esau like that, because the wickedness of this man is being revealed, but it ain't being revealed. It's being revealed by the Spirit of the Lord, man. That's why all this tension is happening on the earth, because it's ultimately the Most High. It's the program of the Lord, man. All right. It's the program of the Lord, man. Now all of a sudden, Jakes are complaining about race. You weren't complaining 5, 10, 10 months ago, even 10 months ago, you weren't complaining. You was enjoying this wicked ass world, man. Now all of a sudden you're complaining because the Lord is putting that spirit out there in the earth, but it's the Most High because he's revealing the wickedness of this society, primarily the wickedness of the so-called white man. All right. So it says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right. So that mystery of iniquity is being revealed, which is the Edomites. All right. But then what did the Lord say? He who now letteth, all right, will let until only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord is allowing these things to go on until the Lord takes Esau out of the way. Because you got to remember, the Lord is who sets up kingdoms, man. He sets up rulers on the earth, man. All right. And it just so happens that for the past 500 plus years, he set up the so-called white man to be the head of the planet Earth, to call the shots on the earth until he takes him out of the way. So and he put him up. The reason why he put him up was to oppress us, the Israelites. But you see, you 2/3, you think you're going to take Esau down with guns. You're going to have a rude awakening, man. He's going to mow you down real quick. That ain't even a competition. But you see, when we speak the Lord's word, that's how we defeat this devil's society, man. And then the Lord is physically going to bring him down physically. But we destroying him right now with truth. Just like that, truth of the scriptures, man. So we're at the time where the Lord's going to intervene real soon, man. But that's what it is. That's why we can't be carnal, man. So here it says, verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. There you go, man. See, the wicked is being revealed, which is Esau. But then it says, and 2/3 of our people too, man. That scripture specifically talking about Esau, but 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're wicked too, man. All right? You're wicked as hell too, man. So the Lord's going to destroy you too, along with this devil, man. So it's all the Most High's program anyway. But it says here, so it says, with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy it with the brightness of his coming. And that's right. So the Lord's going to destroy Esau with see, that's the Lord telling you there. The Lord didn't say go pick up arms and go fight against the government. The Most High never said that, man. He said that he's going to reveal him with the truth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, man. All right. So the Lord's going to destroy him upon his return physically. But first, he's destroying him with this word first by way of his men, teaching throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Now, when you look at like the Bible series and, things to do with the scriptures, like scriptural movies and stuff, anyone that ever came up against Rome, because that's who was ruling at the time of the Lord, right? You had the zealots. They were coming up against the Roman Empire, man. They wanted to bring down that empire. And what happened to them? They got killed, man, destroyed. A lot of guys got crucified, man. A lot of men that were not in the spirit of the Lord, they got crucified, man. So that's what happens if you step out of line in this society. See, this word, the Lord protects us if we teach the word, man. See, when we get physical, what happens in this place, man? They'll arrest you. They'll put all kind of phony charges against you. They'll kill you. You see? Because you're trying to get physical with the powers that be, and it ain't going to go down like that, man. See? The Lord is going to bring this man down. All right? Not your physical might, man. All right? Let me get this one here. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 73. 2nd Ezra 16 and 73, right? It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. And what's that talking about? That's talking about the days that we're in now, right? That Esau is going to come up again. We know that there's going to be Jacob's trouble, and Esau is going to come up against our people, man. Predominantly the brothers in the faith, all right? But all Israel is going to get it in these days, man. Jacob's trouble, 2/3 predominantly, it's going to be getting mowed down, but he's going to come up against the brothers, man. But it's going to be known who the Lord is going to have his men protected, pretty much, man. By way of what? Spiritual power, man. But then the 2/3, you're just going to be getting mowed down. So you're going to know in that day, man, like that gun shit don't mean nothing, man. You're going to be getting shot down. But what matters is the spirit of the Lord, man. All right. So it says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for the Lord is your guide. and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Yeah, that's right. So the Lord is going to defend, all right? Defend those that are in him, man, that believe in him, that keep his word, man. Not go pick up guns and, go march on the streets for bullshit, man. Go march on the streets to let's kill white people and all that. Well, first of all, how do you know that? That's all, I'm not going to even say that. That's just a mess, man. All right, pretty much. That's just a big ass mess, man. That's not how Esau's going down. That's not how Esau's going down, man. It says, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. That's pretty much, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves, all right? But pretty much, when Esau comes up against us, all right, how he's going to go down is the Spirit of the Lord. The Lord is going to intervene, man, all right? And it's going to be known that, the brothers that are teaching this word, all right, the hopeful elect, the Lord is going to raise up the hopeful elect. It's going to be known who the chosen men are in that day, man. All right. And it ain't going to be men that are marching with guns in their hands saying down with the government and all that. All right. The Lord is not going to bring Esau down like that. The Most High is putting the Spirit on you to even do that, man. Because he's got a judgment coming for 2/3 of our people, man. But the brothers in the faith, we walking in the Spirit, Lord willing, and, rebuking carnality, so that in that day, the Lord will be with us in the Spirit, man, and deliver us, man, physically out of the troubles that are coming. Anyway, with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.